Hey guys! Hazards Part 2. So this one is more winter hazard based. If you have any questions about any of these, you can either do more Google, contact your local veterinarian, because it could be maybe a little bit different where you are, because you might have items that we don't have here, depending on where you're located. Okay. So to start off, dangerous foods, as I went in the previous videos, sugar-free candy and gum, which may contain xylitol, raisins, macadamia nuts, often found in trail mixes, cookies, and candy, grapes, bread dough, coffee, alcohol. And there's some others, but you can watch that video. I can link it in the iCards below if you have not, or above, if you have not already watched it. Dangerous plants, there will be a few in here, but if you want a little bit more in-depth, I can do more research and get some more information on that for you guys. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, dangerous plants includes mistletoe, holly bushes, berries, aloe, lilies, baby's breaths, bird of paradise, daisies, and chrysanthemums. Other indoor and outdoor hazards include electrical cords, some holiday decorations, antifreeze, which I did in the last video as well, open flames like candles in fireplaces, and ice melt products. If you suspect that your animal has eaten or drunk something toxic, contact your local veterinarian, as my vet is like a small vet in my area. Contact your local veterinarian or merge. You can also contact Pet Poison Hotline. I do have that hotline, which is 1-800-213-6680, and I will put that in the description. If you're in Ontario, there's the Ontario Poison Center, which is 416-813-5900, or 1-800-268-9017, and I will put that in the description as well. If you are not in Canada, I'm not sure if the Pet Poison Hotline will work for you. The other two are Canadian only, or Ontario specific. So if you're not in Ontario, Canada, that number might not work for you. I'll check the Pet Poison Hotline. But if you are not in, look in the description, and then if you have to, you can find the one local. And then if you have to, you can find the one local for your area. For the average family, the holiday may be festive, but they are far from peaceful. While everyone is running around, shopping, and making merry, pets are sometimes left unattended and at risk for getting into mischief and more serious trouble. Even with the possible precautions, accidents can still happen. Here are some of the most common things to look out for and some tips on what to do if precautions aren't enough to avoid a problem. Indoor holiday hazards. Dangerous plants. Poinsettias, once a poster plant for toxic holiday decorations, are still considered poisonous, but probably not deadly in most cases. However, some of the indoor plants and flowers should be added to the list of things to keep away from your pet. These include mistletoes, some evergreens, some species of pine, holly bushes, berries, aloe, and some plants that are commonly found in floral arrangements, such as lilies, baby breaths, birds of paradise, daisies, and chrysanthemums. I think I'm saying that wrong. Dangerous foods like poinsettias, chocolate once held the reputation for being the worst thing for your dog. Might eat during the holiday. Bad news is chocolate is still quite dangerous and should be still avoided. But the good news is that most people already know that. Just remember that darker chocolate is more potentially toxic than milk chocolate or white chocolate. 2. The smaller the dog and the larger the amount of chocolate, the more likely there will be problems. For an example, if you have a 100-pound Labrador eats a single Hershey's Kiss, don't panic, because they should be fine. It's only one small chocolate. But if your 4-pound toy poodle eats some baking chocolate morsels or dark chocolate, baker's chocolate is the worst chocolate, contact the Poison Helpline or the Ontario Poison Control or your local poison company, or your local veterinarian. Because if they have to, they can go in and induce vomiting if necessary. But if you do contact your poison control or your veterinarian, they will want to know what chocolate, how much they ate, etc. So the brand of chocolate, if it was milk, white, or dark, and how much they ate, and how long ago did they eat it. Because if it was within an hour, they can induce vomiting. Other dangerous holiday foods, as I mentioned before, previous video, so I'm not going to say it again. I'll just, again, as I said earlier, I'll link that video in the iCards above if you have not seen it already. It's my most recent video after this one, before this one, and I'm wearing the same scrub. In fact, I'm filming like a few minutes later after I filmed that video. Okay, regular foods. Yes, even chicken, turkey, beef, ham, and other regular foods, including those containing onions or garlic, can cause illness in pets. Bones are a very bad thing to give a pet. However, your dog or cat doesn't have to eat bones or get into garbage to be in trouble. Often well-meaning guests give pets table food, thinking that sharing is a good thing. Unfortunately, even a small amount of table food can cause vomiting or diarrhea, and some foods can cause pancreatitis, a life-threatening inflammation of the pancreas. If your pet is a moocher, consider keeping him or her in a separate room when everyone is eating. Pets can still share the holidays with you without being under the dinner table. New treats or toys. Even treats intended for pets to chew on, like rawhide or jerky treats, can sometimes cause stomach upset if the particular treat is new to your pet. Holiday stocking stuffers with toys and treats are fun to give pets, but before letting your pet eat everything in a stocking, pick out items that are new or different. Offer only one of these at a time, ideally separated by a few days, so that if there's some sort of reaction to it, you will know what caused that reaction, and you can take that out of their diet, out of the house, and deal with it. So you know not to get it again, or give it to them again. Now where am I? If your pet experiences vomiting, diarrhea, and or other problems after eating a holiday treat, it will be easier to tell which one of it and discontinue. And that's not necessarily a larger reaction, but if they develop, if they start to feel unwell, you will know which item caused that. If illness is severe, repeated episodes of vomiting or diarrhea within a single day, and accompanied by lethargy, which is tiredness or signs of pain, or it persists for more than one day, contact your vet, your local vet, for advice on what to do. And they can give you more information about what they recommend, because each vet might have slightly different protocols on what they suggest you do. New toys should be checked for small pieces that can be chewed off or broken and swallowed, sharp edges, and other potential hazards. Decorations. Tinsel, angel hair, tree ornaments, ribbons, string, garlands, and other decorations can be irresistible to pets, but very dangerous. Intestinal damage and blockages are among the potential problems if your pet eats something like this. If these items can't be eliminated from the house, Keep them away from pets, especially when the pets are unintended. Even Christmas trees can pose a danger. Pets may eat the needles, even from artificial trees, or drink water. What to do if something happens? If your pet has eaten something dangerous, the first thing to do is to remain calm. Your veterinarian will need to know as many details as possible: how much was eaten, how long ago, and what were the ingredients. Don't wait for your pet to show signs of illness before you call for help. In some cases, by the time the pet is acting sick, irreparable damage has already been done. Even if you aren't absolutely sure that something was eaten, the safe choice is to call for advice. If your veterinarian is not available, which is your first line of defense, so contact them first if you can. You can contact Pet Poison Control. I will put the couple numbers I have here. I don't know if all of these are Canadian numbers. I know one for sure is for my province that I'm in. The other one I'm not sure if it's a national number for Canada. But I will put those numbers in the description. If you are in the States or in Europe, because I know I do have at least one person from Europe that has followed me, then you will have to research your certain area and figure out what pet poison center is the number for your area. And you can write that down near your phone, or in your cell. The holidays can be hectic and exhausting, but in between running around, trying to check in with your pet at least a few times a day. Make sure he or she is eating and drinking, and if possible, observe activity level and urination and defecation so that diarrhea or any other changes can be detected quickly. If you notice any signs of illness, including appetite loss, vomiting, diarrhea, tiredness, or discomfort, contact your vet for advice. Okay. That is all the information I have for you on winter safety. So I hope you guys are welcome to this information, or appreciate this information. If you have any questions, leave them down below, or contact your local veterinarian for your area, and they can help you further than I might be able to, because I'm only in a certain area. I don't know everywhere. There might be different items where you are that might be toxic for pets that we don't have here in my part of Canada, or in Canada in general. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Comment below any video ideas you may have. Bye. Okay, it's getting dark in my room. It's like 4 o'clock, but it's like very cloudy, dark clouds right now. So I had to put my lights on, and I ended up putting my hair up. But I will continue this. There's only a little bit more information left, so please stick with me. So where was I? Yes. Okay. A pet can suffer electrocution, mouth burns, and life-threatening injury to the brain and lungs if he or she chews on an electrical cord. This is just year-round. Keep cords out of the way and cover any unused electrical outlets. Also, don't leave batteries on the table where table surfers, meaning dogs who climb up on tables, can find them and pick them up if they fall to the floor. Heated surfaces and open flames. Fireplaces, wood-burning stoves, candles, and portable heaters are just a few hazards to keep away from your pets, or at least monitor when they are nearby. Not only pets can be burnt, but candles or heaters can be knocked over and start a fire. Also, don't forget to check smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors to make sure they are functioning properly, to make sure that you and your pets are safe. Many outdoor holiday hazards related to regular winter hazards. Depending on where you live, your pets may not be exposed to all these potential hazards, but don't dismiss your pet's risk until you read ahead. Outdoor holiday decorations. Extension cords, lights which can get very hot, decorations that hang low enough to be chewed on, and decorations that can fall or blow over are just a few of the threats that await your pet outside and around your home. Don't forget to check food-related decorations like pumpkins and corn cobs regularly. Pets may eat these items even after they begin to rot. Cold temperatures. As the temperature outside start to get lower and you prepare for colder weather, it is important to also prepare your pet for the winter. Even pets that are used to being outside are susceptible to frostbite and hypothermia, low body temperature. Pets that live outdoors need adequate shelter from wind, rain, and cold. Fresh, unfrozen water must be available at all times. Heated water bowls can be used to keep water from freezing. If electrical source is not available, water should be kept in a covered, enclosed space to prevent it from freezing quickly. If your pet has a doghouse or igloo, make sure that your interior is insulated. Heated pet mats. This is Maggie, guys, if you haven't met her before. Along with good layers of snow are an option that can help keep your pet warm and comfortable. It is important to only use heated products that are approved for pets. Outdoor cats may seek warmth under car hoods and can be injured or killed by the car's fan belt. Before getting into your car, knock loudly on the hood to ensure that a cat is not hiding beneath. This also goes for children as well, because sometimes small children will hide in between the wheels. Pets that live outside should be able to come inside when they want to. Older sick pets should be kept indoors when possible and monitored closely. For signs of illness. If severe winter storm warnings or extreme cold weather alerts recommending that humans stay indoors are issued in your area, it's a good idea to bring your pets indoor too. If that isn't possible, a garage or mudroom could provide enough shelter in some cases. However, if you're used to idling your car in the garage to warm it up before leaving for work in the morning, be aware that carbon monoxide poisoning can occur if pets are enclosed in a garage with a running car, or if they left in a car with the motor running. Frozen water hazards. Ponds, rivers, and lakes are hazardous to pets in winter, even in Canada, as in ice areas may develop and will not be solid enough to hold the pet's weight. Keep pets and people away from such dangers. If they fall in, call for help quickly. Unfortunately, people trying to rescue their pets' best friends can endanger themselves as well. Your veterinarian is your first line of defense. Keep all contact information close at hand in case of emergency, and contact your veterinarian with any questions or concerns you have during the winter season, and we will be very happy to help. As I said in a previous video, and I've said it a little bit earlier briefly in this video, antifreeze, which is also known as ethylene glycol, antifreeze is probably the most common dangerous winter hazard. Antifreeze is highly toxic, and pets sometimes are attracted to its sweet or semi-sweet taste / smell. Once the pet drinks, the toxin is rapidly absorbed and can show signs within an hour and kidney failure can occur between 24 to 36 hours. If you want any more information, you can check my previous video or contact your local veterinarian or pet poison control if you have any questions or want more information about that. Methanol is found in windshield wiper fluid, is also toxic to pet. So is isopropanol, commonly found in hand sanitizer gel, windshield de-icing agents, and rubbing alcohol. Salt and chemical ice melts. Pets that walk on sidewalks or pathways that have been de-iced can have chapped, dry, painful paws. Also, because pets, especially cats, tend to lick their paws, they can be exposed to the toxic chemicals found in some ice melts. Pet-safe ice melts can be purchased at most home improvement and pet stores. However, not everyone in the neighborhood may use these products, so it's important to wash your pet's feet and a warm cloth after he or she comes inside after being outside. I know the vet that I was at first, when I first started, was using normal salt products, but before I left, one of the last winter season I was there, we did get a sample of pet safe salt product, ice melting product. I don't know if they do use that, but we did have at our vet, and I assume most vets do try to use pet safe. If not, they do use pet safe salt because of their clientele. If your pet has eaten